today's a special video where I'll share my tips on how to make your trips more affordable. Why am I making this video? That's because I noticed, no, actually people ask me a lot how I was doing to travel a lot, and I was like, I'm not rich, I'm just like a regular university student, and I just know a few tricks. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. So I'm going to talk about the accommodation, the transportation, and then make a few more comments on travel in general. So let's get started. So I'm going to talk first about the accommodation. I know there are other options like Airbnb, but the one I'm using is booking.com. Why? Because I think that it has a lot of advantages. So the first one is that, as you can see here, I'm a Genius member. So what it means is that after 5 bookings, you get an extra 10% of discount on accommodation that you book. So that's pretty cool. And then whenever you book a hotel somewhere, they give you travel guides about the city you're about to visit. So, for example, the last city I've been to is Tokyo, so I got a travel guide. I just had to download it. So here they give you the top attractions. So if you don't really have an idea of what you want to visit, that's pretty cool. But then they also have city secret sections. So they give you places that a lot of people don't know about. And then there's a neighborhood sections and other stuff to do. Then I'll go back to the here. So let's say I want to go to Tokyo once again for 2 people for a week. Okay, in September. So I'm going to show you how it works. So you see here we have like about 600 properties found, but then because you're looking for something cheap, you go here to the in the filters, and then you cross the first box, and then tada, only 17. And by the way, I've been to this place the last time I went to Tokyo. It was awesome, so I really recommend it. And then you have lots of other filters like the type of accommodation you want to go to, so hostel, apartments, guest houses, etc. And then you can choose the district, and then also the accommodation facilities. So that's pretty good stuff, and that's it for the accommodation. So now I'm going to talk about the transportation. So if you don't have to travel a long way, so that means 100, 200 kilometers, what I can say is that you can use airlines. It's a coach company that is rather cheap. Or you have also BlaBlaCar, so that's a carpooling company, and you can look for the time of your trip, and then look for the people you're going to travel with, etc., etc. So these are pretty cheap options. So about the accommodation, a good website to go to is Skyscanner. So here I put the dates to go to Tokyo from the 13th until the 19th. So I already entered the data, and as you can see, the cheapest flight is 510 euros. And then you have to compare it to another website called Momondo, and here for the same dates it's slightly cheaper, not cheaper, it's slightly more expensive, 513 euro a person. And then you can also go on the website of the cheapest company you found, so Etihad Airways, and I did. So I looked for the same date, and ironically it's a bit more expensive. It will be like 550 euro a person. So these are three options you can. These are three options you have. So don't forget to go also to travel agencies, because sometimes they even have lower prices than what we found on the internet. So there's finally the issue of money, because you'll probably tell me, yeah, your tips are great or not, and but I still have to find the money. But then I will say that it depends on how bad you want it, because me, for example, I really enjoy traveling, so whatever money I can get from work, money, from work, pocket money, relative or something, I save it for trips. But I still afford sometimes like to go to the movies, to go out with my friends, but only like, for example, I don't buy drinks all the time, or whenever I have to go to university, I get food from home instead of buying everyday sandwiches. So that's a lot of money you can save like that. And then I think that's pretty it for my tips. I just want to know if you have. I just want to know if you have other tips maybe that I didn't talk about. And the next time, and for the next video, uh, I will post one in about a month, because I'm going back to Japan, and this time I will be heading to Osaka. So it's located in the west part of Japan. And I only have one more thing to say about traveling in general, and can also be valid for other areas in life. So the thing is, talk is cheap. Just do it. Yeah!